Okay, go. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, we're recording them, sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my name is Jason Marsalis, and I'm here to talk about Kata Hopkinson's TorontoJazzBuzz.com, blog about the local Toronto jazz scene, and we hope that you check out the site and be informed by the goings-on in the jazz scene. Speaking of which, I would like to take a moment to talk about a particular trend that is going on in jazz music, a particular membership of a club. There's members of a club known as JNI. JNI stands for Jazz Nerds International. It was something that started in the United States as Jazz Nerds of America, but from what I understand, it is expanding to include places like Europe and Canada. So now I will have to dub it JNI, the Jazz Nerds International. The way that this club works is that you have various young musicians that are in their teens, some in high school, most are in college, early 20s, and so they learned from school, which is good, but they didn't learn from musicians who had played for people. So they tend to have a very selfish point of view about jazz music. So when it comes to learning standard songs that, you know, hundreds upon hundreds of people sung along and learned, like, say, George Gershwin or Cole Porter, Johnny Mercer, or Irving Berlin, several songwriters, these guys are not interested in that. The Jazz Nerd International members feel that that music is old, and that it's passé, and it's retread, and that it has no relevance to what they're doing. And at the same time, you know, the swing rhythm, the swing in music, they have no interest in swing. They think that it's old and tired, and that they don't want any part of it. They only want straight rhythms. They only want to play, what they do want to play is straight rhythms. They're only interested in learning these very abstract solos that they don't know how to play themselves. They try to learn it, but they do a mediocre job of learning them. And so what you get is, when you see them play, you get a lot of music that has straight feel, and also they don't like playing in 4/4. They like odd meter times, like 7/8 and 9/8. So what you get is the straight feel, odd meter music with these boring chromatic solos with 1,000,000 notes an hour, and the solos last for about 30 minutes, and it's very boring and uninteresting music. What also happens, and this is the unfortunate part, is the audience that are not the trained musicians sit there and they don't know what's going on. They're puzzled, but then they start to doubt themselves, and they start to say, well, maybe it's me. Maybe I just don't understand this music. Maybe this music is on a higher level than I am. No, it is not you. They are mediocre musicians playing boring music. They're not playing for you. They're only playing for their other musician friends and other J&I members.
H-Town!
You know, they're the ones that sit there and cheer them on like it's a football game and say, yeah, this is great. And it's really not great at all. It's just that they know that the other guy is playing boring solos like they would. So they just cheer on whoever can play the most notes in a measure and the most notes in a 20-minute span, so they can get up and play more notes in a 20-minute span. And basically, when it comes to... So basically, you know, unfortunately, these J&I members, you know, make the music very boring and uninteresting to listen to, and frankly, it destroys the fan base. Now, what is important for the music is to play for people, learning standard tunes, playing blues, playing different variety of songs to keep the listeners interested. So, beware of J&I members. If you see them, or if you're at a gig where you hear any music that sounds like what I've described, run away from it as fast as you can and leave the building immediately. So, you know, it's very important, you know, to listen to music that has great variety and great melody that you can sing along and something that you can enjoy. Thank you very much.